ladies and gentlemen. And now let's welcome to the closing remarks by video from the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Her Excellency Mrs. Retno Marsudi.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, 2 days ago, I was in Oslo, speaking at the Oslo Forum about power, politics, and peacemaking in Southeast Asia. I highlighted how today's work is characterized by rivalry and uncertainty. Our region is not immune from this phenomenon and flooded with geopolitical risks. The potential for conflict is ever present, including in maritime domain, overlapping maritime claim, proliferation of security initiatives, the situation in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait. A conflict in our maritime domain would have devastating consequences. There would likely be a major crisis in maritime shipping and trade. So far, we managed to rise above the surface, preserving peace and stability in the region. Our region even managed to sail forward. We are on the right track to become the world's fastest growing region, the world's largest single market by 2030, and the global epicentrum of growth. Colleagues, these positive trends will only survive in the incoming tide if we strengthen ASEAN as the arc for our regional stability. The question is, how did we manage to maintain this arc of ours? First, this arc of ASEAN is forged through the culture of dialogue. To sail safely in challenging seas, we must speak the same language, the language of cooperation and trust. The culture of dialogue is the whole of our arc. To understand, we must listen. To compromise, we must consider differing views. To survive together, we must adopt a win-win paradigm. ASEAN has many success stories with dialogue, and we work hard to mainstream it through ASEAN-led mechanism. Second, this arc of ASEAN is navigated with an inclusive regional architecture. Inclusivity is a core value for ASEAN, and therefore it is our compass in sailing forward. The Indo-Pacific region should be a sea of cooperation and not a containment. We should not have to pick who to save or who to alienate. This is why Indonesia and ASEAN mainstreams the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific as the beacon of inclusivity. Through ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, ASEAN will lead all countries to trust each other through concrete cooperation. Third, this arc of ASEAN is anchored with rules of law. This sea of ours should be an open sea, free for all to benefit, but not without rules. The Zopfan Declaration, the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, the Bali Principle, the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, these are all our anchors. Without these anchors, we would drift toward uncharted sea. The challenge is always how to respect and uphold them consistently. Colleagues, this arc we call ASEAN can only survive the challenging seas ahead if we nurture it together. I'm very confident that this forum will result in the promotion of ideas toward a peaceful, prosperous, and inclusive Indo-Pacific region. I thank you very much.